All right, this is a quick tutorial of the WGDR PC, which is the computer that programmers can use to play digital content live on the air. Now, there's a couple of features that this PC does, and so I'm going to walk everybody through it. So as folks know, if you're live in the studio, physically in the studio, the mouse and the keyboard for this PC are just underneath the broadcast board on a pull-out little shelf. So this gives you control of the whole unit here. Now you can bring a jump drive in and plug it into the USB port that is just to the right of the board. It's a little extender. And if you plugged in a USB jump drive on there, it would show up and you would find it by clicking on the USB icon over here and opening whatever device that you have there. Now there's nothing plugged in here so you can't see it, but you could open up any file window and it would show up and you'd be able to navigate to it to open up different files that are in, again, your jump drive. There's content already on here on the computer. So we've got a Spotify on here, so you can log into your own Spotify account and stream anything that you want off of your account. We've got iTunes on here, which is a great program to drag and drop any files that you're bringing on a jump drive or an external hard drive in order to play files during your show. You can make a little temporary playlist, and it works just like any other iTunes for broadcasting stuff out on the board. And we also have a VLC media player. Some people prefer to use this. It's the onboard version that people can use, pretty familiar with. You just drag and drop your files into here and you can play, just hit the play button to play it off of here. And then also there's Winamp on here, which is another program that you can use to, again, drag and drop files on here and make a little playlist that way, pushing the play button right here once you've got files in there. So we encourage people to use whatever version of a file playing platform they prefer. We've got 3 different options on here. The other thing to know about this program is that we've got basic Google Chrome and Firefox as the navigation for, doing anything from the internet, basically. This is also where you're going to find your quick links for the WGDR Studio or website. Our drive usually is located on here for the fall drive or the spring drive we've got. We've got the Google link to the station promos. This is where we put stuff for remote programmers, but it's also where you can grab different files for the latest promos of the day that we're doing for the station, or evergreen stuff like PSAs and show promos. It's where you can access your login for your Spinatron pages. So this is where you would update your playlists. We've got weather on here. We've got a quick link to our Google Doc, which is a live doc that Jeff updates on community events. And we encourage everybody to read at least one community event during your show. And then there's a few other links on here too, like the Ad Council, PSAs, our schedule, and some other links that might be useful for you to see. And then finally on here, there's a program called Tidio. Tidio is a chat program that works through our website, WGDR.org, and it's where listeners can sometimes try to chat you here in the studio without necessarily calling into the studio. Now, unfortunately, every time that this program gets closed, you have to actually log in, and that information is located right on this white piece of paper to log in with Lou at WGDR.org and the password. I'm going to put that in here so that you can see how it logs in. Now when it opens, it'll bring you to this first page, which can be a little confusing. What you want to do is just come up to this inbox up in the upper left-hand corner, click the inbox, and this will show you the latest chats, just like an open kind of chat window like most programs. So you can click on here and then click right down here to respond to anybody coming through. The most recent chat will always be the one at the top, and you will see down here that there's if there's an indicator of somebody chatting you live, this will usually start to light up and try to give you an indication that someone's trying to chat you. Generally, I ask that people just minimize the program and not close it, but again, you might find it in some other state once you come in here. The last thing to know is Audacity. Now, Audacity is in here because you can record your show live without doing anything at all. Now, the way to do this is you simply just open the Audacity program right here on the PC and hit record. That's it. It's recording live from the board, and here's the best part. You can actually minimize this and still use the rest of the PC options like I just showed you, playing stuff off of iTunes or a website page or anything like that, and it won't impact your Audacity recording. Now the trick is that if you've minimized it, make sure you remember that you're recording your show, come back here at the end of your show, hit stop, and then make sure to file save your program to the desktop, and take it from there, and then take that file home with you, and then delete the file off of the PC so that we're not clogging up the hard drive on here. This is the easiest way in order to record your show and get a live copy of it, besides waiting for archives later on or trying to access it through our Dobro, which can sometimes take many months to happen. So those are your quick tips, hot tips on how to use the Studio PC in the WGDR Studio.